Welcome back to another episode of our Road to 300 BPM video series. So today I've planned something special. Today I'm gonna switch pedals again. Yes, again. I recently got this comment. I think it was on Instagram. How many pedals do you own, by the way? Because there was another picture of another pedal. And the pedal on that picture and the pedal I'm gonna use today is the P16 pedal, built by Schoßleitner Technologies, company from Austria. Great pedals, but also like really high price for those pedals. And just to use this metaphor, in one of my previous videos after my vacation, I had the tan going on, and a couple of drummers commented that I'm looking like Andrew Tate, kind of like a cheap version of Andrew Tate for drummers. So this pedal right here that I'm going to use is basically the Bugatti of double bass drumming. I think it costs about 3,000 euros. So a bit pricey, but actually the quality of that pedal is great. So especially for the faster stuff, it's a bit more difficult to control at first, but once this thing is going, it's going forever. So I'm going to switch to this pedal. And also the big topic for today is actually double bass at tempos faster than 220 beats per minute when using the anchor technique. So the anchor technique at 220 beats per minute stays exactly the same, but there are just like 2 or 3 little nuances and things that I don't really change technique, but I adapt. And that makes it easier to basically reduce the beta swing and increase the tempo automatically. So we're gonna talk about that one on the drums with the P16 pedals today. Now back at the drums. So let's talk about fast double bass drumming and what changes with the anchor technique at tempos above 210, 220. That's just some minor changes, but really important one. Just so you know, I'm already done with my regular practice session, because whenever I'm testing a new pedal or like one pedal that I haven't played for actually almost over a year, the first thing I do in the first practice session is just focus on endurance and getting used to the feel of the pedal again. So basically all I did right now for 25 minutes actually was endurance runs. So 160, 170, 180 and 190. So I'm just going to quickly play some stuff at 190, 191 beats per minute. And then we're going to talk about the faster double bass stuff. So what you can see at those tempos, so especially below 200 and 210 beats per minute, is with the anchor technique, I'm trying to keep my heels pretty low. Looks something like this. Double bass. So heels are pretty low. This makes it easier for me to increase the range of motion, get that big beta swing and get the pedal to slow down, because this is pretty fast pedal. As soon as I increase the tempo's faster than 200 BPM, the first thing that happens automatically almost is that I start to move my feet more to the front. Talked about this in the past already. So now let's change to 205 BPM to just see what this looks like. Remember, at 191 BPM, my foot position looked something like this. And now let's switch to 206 BPM. So the first step is to move your foot more to the front part of the footboard. The next step, when I increase the tempo even further, is to actually apply some pressure for my upper leg, looking like this, like if you're pushing down the gas pedal in your car like this. With this kind of pre-tension from my upper leg like this, I'm able to decrease the beta swing and play faster automatically. So I don't have to change anything else right here. Just, again, foot position, pushing down a little bit more from my upper legs, and then the tempo is going to increase automatically. So those are the 2 things that I do and focus on when I increase the tempo from around 205 to 250 to 225 beats per minute. I just need these 2. Again, moving my foot further to the front of the footboard and also applying some pressure for my upper leg like this. And now here's the final thing that I like to change or adapt when I'm increasing the tempo even further. So for this hack, it's not really a hack, it's just like I'm changing the foot position, that's it. For this one, basically there are two possibilities, two possible things that you can do. First of all, again, we want to decrease the range of motion from our beaters, and actually at one point we also want to decrease the up and down motion from our heels. Many drummers out there, if you check those ankle technique monsters like Kevin Parody, for example, he likes to raise his heels really high, actually as high as possible. So there's a lot of tension right here, right now. And the good thing about this position is, I can't raise my heel any further than that. So, and right here, that's like he has this definite stopping position, the heels raised all the way, and it's just like dropping down a little bit. And again, small range of motion from the heel, small beater swing, high tempo. For me personally, I like to do this a bit differently. And again, everyone is different. So try those two possibilities and find the one that works best for you. For me personally, I prefer to keep my heel a bit lower like this. So not raised all the way, but a bit lower like this. But I turn my heels out like this. And this way, actually, I'm also limiting the range of motion from my ankle. I can't play at 170 or 150 with the ankle technique this way. But for those really fast tempos, actually, this is also the limited range of motion for my heel. And this helps me play at higher tempos with ease, with a small beater swing, and keeping the range of motion from my heel small as well, or short as well. So now let's see a demonstration of that one. So it was 241 BPM. Now a demonstration with my weaker foot that was previously injured, my left one, to see how I'm able to minimize the range of motion of my beater. Of course, right now that range of motion is extremely small at 241 BPM. I'm working on increasing the range of motion again, so I can increase the tempo and then do the same thing with the small range of motion at 270, 280 and even faster. Left foot is feeling better and better, so the injury is almost gone and I'm back on my path to 300 BPM, which is feeling great. So again, quick recap. To increase the tempo with the ankle technique, number 1, foot position on the footboard, move it further to the front. Number 2, apply some extra pressure from your upper leg like this to decrease the range of motion. Also, sometimes I like to lean a bit into the drums when I do that. And number 3, the position of your heel, either raise it extremely high, or how I like to do it is just to move the heels out a little bit. And also with this, I'm limiting the range of motion from my heels. I hope you found this useful. I wish you a great day. Cheers from Vienna. Bye bye.